The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hi children, a warm welcome to the English class. I know you all are watching the videos regularly, but are you all listening to the thoughts which teachers are sharing every day? It gives a lot of information for you all to learn. You know what the beautiful thing about learning is? Nobody can steal or take it away from you. With this beautiful quote, let us start today's session. So, in our last class, we started our second chapter, that is Tom Sawyer, the smart whitewasher. So, what did we learn? Aunt Polly was searching for Tom, her nephew, everywhere. But he was nowhere to be seen. Then what happened? She heard a soft laughter behind her. She turned around and saw Tom Sawyer standing there. She grabbed his collar. Did you learn the new word, grabbed? What is its meaning? Caught hold of. So I hope you all have learned the new words which we learned in the last class. Okay, Aunt Polly grabbed Tom Sawyer's collar and asked him, "What have you done? Look at your hands and your mouth. I have told you 40 times not to touch the jam." And what did he say? He lied to Aunt Polly that he didn't touch the jam. He didn't eat the jam. And then he asks Aunt Polly to look behind her. And when she whirls round, when Aunt Polly turned, in a matter of seconds, Tom fled in a jiffy. So fled means ran away. Jiffy means in a second. I hope you all have learned the new words. So let's start from where we stopped in the last class. So open your textbook, page number 25. Page number 25. His aunt stood still, taken aback by Tom's cheekiness. She then broke into a gentle laughter, wondering how she could fall for such a silly trick. So Aunt Polly started laughing, thinking of how a small boy can trick her and just disappear. So here there is one more new word, cheekiness. What is the meaning of cheekiness? Cheekiness means rudeness, but often in a funny way. That means it is not done to hurt someone. In the evening, Aunt Polly suspected that the boy had skipped school. As Tom was having his supper, she decided to question him. "Tom, it was a very warm day. Was it not it?" "Yes, Aunt Polly," Tom replied. "Did you not want to go for a swim, Tom?" asked Aunt Polly as she inspected Tom's face closely. So, in the evening, Aunt Polly suspected that Tom had skipped his school. So she asked him, "It was a warm day, isn't it, Tom? So did you not feel like going for swimming?" And Aunt Polly inspected his face closely. Inspected means examined, checked closely for any change in the expressions of the face. Because whenever we lie, it will show up in our face, right? So she inspected his face closely to check whether he is lying to her. Tom replied rather casually, "No, Aunt Polly." He replied casually without any change in the facial expressions. He replied, "No, Aunt Polly." Aunt Polly reached out and felt Tom's shirt and said, "But your shirt is a little wet." Tom was quick to cover up his guilt. Some of us pumped water on our heads as it was extremely warm. Aunt Polly checked his shirt by touching it, and she felt it is wet. So when she asked him, he said that since it was a warm day, her friends pumped water at each other. So that's why my shirt is wet. I didn't go for swimming. Since it was a warm day, we pumped water at each other. That's why my shirt is wet. I didn't go for swimming. Sydney, Tom's younger brother, suddenly blurted out, "Aunt Polly, I saw Tom swimming." So Sydney is Tom Sawyer's younger brother. He suddenly blurted out. He came suddenly and he blurted out that, "Aunt Polly, I saw Tom swimming." See, whenever you do some kind of mischiefs, your siblings are always there to catch you red-handed. They will tell to your parents, "No, brother was doing this or sister was doing this," right? So you cannot escape from your siblings. In the same way, Sydney had seen Tom Sawyer swimming. So he told Aunt Polly that Tom was swimming. Next page, page number 26. Tom knew that he was in big trouble and scooted outside as fast as he could, shouting, "Sidney, I'll get you for that." So Tom knew that he was in big trouble. He had lied to Aunt Polly. Now Aunt Polly knows that Tom lied to her. Sydney told Aunt Polly that Tom is lying. He was swimming. I saw him swimming. Now Tom knows that he is in great trouble, big trouble. So he told Sydney, "I'll get you for that." You always say to your siblings, right? Whenever they say something which you don't want to reveal to your parents, if your siblings say that, you say, like that. In the same way, Tom told Sydney that, "I'll get you for that." Aunt Polly was very angry with Tom for skipping school. She decided to punish him. So Aunt Polly is now very angry that Tom has skipped his school, and she decided to punish him. It was another beautiful day in St. Petersburg, Missouri. But Tom Sawyer certainly was not going to enjoy it. He had a long fence to whitewash. That was Aunt Polly's punishment for skipping school. So it was a very beautiful day at St. Petersburg, Missouri. That's where he lives. But the day was not as beautiful as it was for everyone. For Tom. Why? Because he was going to get a punishment from Aunt Polly, and the punishment was he had to whitewash the fence. Fence means Madilin. Okay. Tom sadly thought of all the fun that he had planned. He thought to himself, soon all the boys will come and make fun of me when they see me painting the fence. So Tom thought about all the fun that he had planned. We often plan for our weekends, right? We plan about how to make our weekend interesting, what we would do in our weekends, like we would plan to play with our friends, do something new, go to places. We plan about many things. So in the same way, Tom had also planned for the weekend, but unfortunately, because he lied to Aunt Polly decided to punish him and he had to whitewash the entire fence of the house. And he thought to himself, soon all the boys will come and make fun of me when they see me whitewashing the fence. It was not too long before Tom began to get bored. His mind started wandering, and before he knew it, he had hatched a plan. It was not too long he got bored. He had just started whitewashing the fence, but soon he got bored of it. So he hatched a plan. Hatched means thought of. He made up a plan. He took out all the stuff that he had in his pockets. There were toys, marbles, and other useless things. He placed them on the ground right next to him and putting on his happiest face, he started to paint the fence. Tom saw his buddy Ben Rogers coming down the lane. Tom ignored him and continued to paint the fence. Ben was enjoying his holiday and spotted Tom painting the fence. "Hello, Tom," he said gleefully. "Looks like you have to work on a bright Saturday morning. Who are you?" So Tom had hatched a plan. He took all the things, all the useless things that he was having in his pockets and kept it right next to him. And he put on his happiest face. And then he saw his buddy. Buddy means friend, okay? He saw Ben Rogers coming down the lane. Tom ignored him and continued to paint the fence. Ben was actually enjoying his holiday and he saw Tom painting the fence on a bright Saturday morning. And since he was enjoying his holiday, happily he said, "Hello, Tom." Here is a new word, gleefully. Gleefully means joyfully, happily. He said, "Hello, Tom." And he said, "Looks like you have to work on a bright Saturday morning. Who are you?" Tom exclaimed, "Why, it is you, Ben. I did not see you coming." Ben announced with a smirk, "I am going for a swim. Do you not wish you could come too? But of course, you have work to complete." So Tom, like he didn't see Ben at all, then Ben announced with a smirk. Smirk means a silly smile, "I am going for a swim. Do you not wish you could come too? But of course, you have work to complete." So Ben, with a smirk on his face, said, "I'm going for a swim. But I know you can't come since you have got works." So Tom has hatched a great plan. Will it be a trouble for his friends? Let's see in our next class. Till then, you have to learn the new words which we have learned today. I will come in the next class to tell you what happened next in our story. Till then, take care. Bye bye.